U.S.-based grocery store chain Whole Foods under fire tonight for its dress code, which banned employees from wearing poppies. Now, the company originally said that it prohibits any additions to its standard uniform, but that was met with swift backlash from politicians and members of the public who called the policy disrespectful. The backlash so strong, Whole Foods was forced to reverse course.
I think Whole Foods has made a silly mistake that I am hoping they will correct very quickly.
I find it disgraceful, and obviously whoever at Whole Foods made this decision isn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Matter about as sharp as a butter knife. Our veterans have sacrificed for us.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford said today he would introduce legislation prohibiting any employer from banning their staff from wearing poppies during Remembrance Week. And federal Conservative leader Erin O'Toole not mincing words in a Twitter video.
The freedom they have to be that stupid was granted by the sacrifice of thousands of Canadians, and that's why we show respect with the poppy.
Meanwhile, Canada's Minister of Veterans Affairs tweeted, "This is absolutely unacceptable. The poppy is an important symbol of remembrance, and it's more important than ever that everyone support the Royal Canadian Legion's poppy campaign this year." This isn't the first time the company, which is owned by Amazon, has been criticized over its dress code. Back in July, over a dozen employees in the U.S. filed a class action lawsuit claiming the company engaged in racial discrimination by punishing employees who wore Black Lives Matter face masks. The company said it was just enforcing a neutral dress code. Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh also weighed in on the poppy controversy today, tweeting, "It was wrong when they banned staff expressing support for Black Lives Matter, and it's wrong to ban the poppy."
It really seems like a bad move. I mean, it's not often you get people from every side of the political spectrum condemning you, but they've managed to do exactly that.
Employment lawyer Stuart Rudner says employers do have a right to establish the rules of the workplace unless it impacts someone's human rights, as the U.S. lawsuit alleges. And as for what rights employees have here at home if they chose to defy the poppy ban.
So the way the law is right now, that would be a valid rule to say they can't wear a poppy, in which case if someone breaches a rule, it's no different than any other workplace rule or policy, and they can be disciplined.
Rudner notes it would be a tough argument to justify firing an employee over wearing a poppy. In a statement, a spokesperson for the Royal Canadian Legion said, "We are thankful for the many partners and retailers like Whole Foods who contribute in various ways to the National Poppy Campaign. While retailers must set their own corporate policies, unless there are safety concerns, we do encourage wearing poppies at all times as a show of respect for our fallen and as a symbol that helps educate Canadians about the sacrifices of our veterans." And after originally doubling down on the policy, Whole Foods finally issued a statement this afternoon reading, "Our new unified dress code policy is intended to create consistency and ensure operational safety across all of our stores. Our intention was never to single out the poppy or to suggest a lack of support for Remembrance Day and the heroes who have bravely served their country. We appreciate the thoughtful feedback we have received from our customers. Given the learnings of today, we are welcoming team members to wear the poppy pin in honor of Remembrance Day." Whole Foods also saying that as originally planned, they will be making a monetary donation to the Royal Canadian Legion. Premier Ford, meanwhile, saying he still will introduce legislation barring employers from prohibiting employees to wear poppies at work.